书香园地。Just west of St. James, Missouri, on Route 66, the north frontage road to I-44.
In last night's video, we listened to a few clips from 101.7 FM out of Rolla, an all-Chinese radio station. It was fuzzy around St. James, and it started to lose the signal around Doolittle. Looked it up. Turns out it's a 100-watt power station, that's very, very low, by the way. With a population of less than 20,000 and an Asian population of less than 6%, we're talking about 1,100 Asians, and of those, how many are actually Chinese? So clearly, not enough to necessitate a Chinese radio station, so I'm looking into why that might be. According to Wikipedia, and the link on that page to the FCC is actually broken, KJTR is owned by the Rolla Chinese Christian Association, which explains why I never heard any commercials on that station. I eventually found their website, and I noticed that they had 4 other stations connected. They had in Lawrence, Kansas, Manhattan, Kansas, Columbia, Missouri, Ames, Iowa. All of them have something in common. They're all college towns. Lawrence, you've got University of Kansas. Manhattan is Kansas State. You got Mizzou, and then Iowa State.
他愿意伴着你共度生命幽谷，漫长人生旅途中。
So it started to make sense. These stations are aimed at the Chinese population that are students and faculty at these universities. The other 4 universities are very large, are R1 institutions. This one, however, it's an R2, but it's Missouri University of Science and Technology. So apparently they have a lot of Chinese, or enough Chinese students and faculty to have this station aimed at them. Coming up on the left here is Pine Street. That's where the original alignment of 66 turned left, but we're going to stay on the 1930s to 50s alignment. Coming up on the left is a replica of Stonehenge. It was built and dedicated right around the same time of Spinal Tap's movie and when Black Sabbath toured with a Stonehenge. Pure coincidence of these 3 things happening at the same time, though. On the left here is a really good sushi restaurant I go to each summer. We're still in Rolla. We're on Kings Highway. This is Route 66 from 1926 into the 1950s. 因害怕冲突而逃避，职场太过政治化，破裂的关系虽有机会复合，却仍然不抱希望。说别人的闲话，出于恐惧说别人想听的话，为赢得别人的肯定而妥协自己的良心。只要轻松的关系，逃避困难的关系。当关系陷入困境时，动摇对神的信心，嫉妒别人的友谊，为了满足安全感而掌控驾驭人际关系。计划受阻时对人动怒，失望时关系中，你能否回答这个基本的问题呢？我是谁？
Normally I'd stop and see Tim, but I'm kind of under the gun. I'm supposed to have dinner in Phillipsburg pretty soon. The signal started to get fuzzy east of Doolittle, even at Martin Springs, actually. It's a little bit better now that I'm out of the trees. But it's definitely a weak, or I should say, low power station out of Rolla.
And then I get to Arlington, which is where that river heads south and then curves to the west there. That's where I lost the signal. No surprise when looking at this map.
Nearly lost the signal in Arlington and the surrounding area, but here around the ghost town of Powellville, which is right here, by the way, it's come back. It's still a little bit fuzzy. And in Hooker, Missouri, I've lost the signal now that we're descending down the hill. I assume it'll be the same in Devil's Elbow. Yep, just as I figured. No more Chinese radio out of Rolla. Now that we're at a higher elevation, just west of Morgan Heights as we get into St. Robert, the station comes back. Look at that, the top of the hill in St. Robert. Got the station come back in.